What's up, everybody? It's just me. It's just me. Munchkin is indisposed, as it were. Or something. Yeah, Munchkin's sister's here. So they're visiting. Which is fine. I mean, I can do this, right? I used to do this alone. I can still kind of do it alone, I think. Because, now I don't have to worry about talking over Munchkin, as usual. So how's everybody's week? Look, I already got bad internet connection. Really? Okay, hopefully the internet connection is restored. I really need to, you know what? I'm going to hardwire this daggum thing. Because I'm sick of that. Yeah, I really want to go fly and I haven't been able to yet. We've only had a couple days where it was warm. The day that I did try to go, circumstances didn't work out. I really need to order a new prop though before I fly. I mean, the one I got will work, but in order to be really safe, which I mean, you're risking your life up there, so I want to have a new prop so I'll feel better about it. The one that I have now is fine, but I know that the flying's coming up next month, so I have to have I need a new prop when I go there to fly, because I'll probably be flying the trike and foot launching. I don't know. It depends on the weather. If there's no wind, I'm probably going to be trike launching, because it's so much easier with a trike when there's no wind. So that's the way that's going to go down. I ordered that tank that you guys were talking about. The Duo, whatever the whatchamacallit cost is called. I ordered that. It looks like it's made it to New York, but it has not made it here yet. So I'm still waiting on that. I'll put one more logo up on the good old holographic fan behind me. Hello, Steven. How you doing? Another fellow Steven. Awesome. As far as the flying thing goes, the other thing I really want to do is I want to either change out my brake toggles, because I got these game changer toggles, which are smaller version that are 2-finger toggles. So these will work out great for me. Plus, it'll give me a little bit more flare authority when I go to land, which I need that a lot. The wing I have. Oh, hey John, how you doing? I'm glad you landed safe, bud. I watched that video that Anthony Vella put up earlier. His buddy died in a paramotor accident. No, it wasn't. He wasn't on a paramotor. He was on a ultralight. And it's sad. It's sad to see. I'm not sure what happened. He didn't have a reserve, and ultralight went down. Now, this has been over a year ago that happened. Tony also let me know. Y'all know King Dumbass. Tony said he will probably not be around tonight because this is the anniversary of when his son was killed. So, y'all cut Tony some slack. He probably won't be around tonight. I completely understand. He just needs some time to himself, which is, hey, that's fine. I've been trying to tell everybody I can about the fly-in that's coming up on the Eastern Shore. It's a month away. I've already put in on the calendar at work. I'm like, look, I'm going. So, yeah, somebody else can answer the phone and put in, well, nobody's going to put in orders, but somebody else can answer the phone while I'm gone. I'll put it that way. So, I think everything's going to be okay as far as that goes. I plan on getting a lot of video footage when I'm at that fly-in this time, because last time I didn't really get that much, and I want to get more footage this time. I did just order 3 or 4 more pods from DCF, because the pods that I have, I've just been vaping like crazy. Oh, nice, Cloud Chucker. I am glad you had a great time for your birthday, and happy birthday again to you, Cloud Chucker. Late birthday, but you know. These Nexus I've really enjoyed. This one's Great Burst, and this one here is Sour Apple Ice. Is it the best sour apple I've ever had? No, but it's still a good vape. It's still delicious. And I have vaped these things. I'll show you. That little bar at the bottom, you see it's got one dot. That's how much juice level's left. So I have, and then here's the purple one. It's got one bar left. So they're empty. No better word for it. They're pretty much empty. So I need some more pods. I don't know why I use pods so much now. It's like, because I vape this, but when I went to Florida for that fly-in Florida, we stopped by a vape shop and they had Heisenberg, which I enjoy Heisenberg, but not the menthol version. Now, all they had was the menthol version. I didn't even know that till I already paid for it and got to the car, and I was like, wait a minute, this is menthol. I went back in the store. He only had the menthol version, and I was like, you know what? I'm sick anyway. The menthol will probably help, but honestly, I do not enjoy this flavor as menthol. You really don't get the flavor. All I'm getting is menthol out of it, and it sucks. I don't like it. So, oh, congratulations, Harry. Oh my goodness, Harry is a granddaddy. Congrats, Harry. Harry the granddaddy. I went out today and basically refreshed the hot tub. I put all the chemicals and stuff in there to get it all good to go. It's so weird because I didn't do any exact measurements or anything. I literally took and I was like, you know what? I haven't put any chemicals in this in like 2 or 3 months. And I'm being honest. So I was like, I'm going to put this much shock in here. I'm going to put some new bromine in there. I'm going to clean everything out of there. And then I'm going to put this much, I can't think of the chemical it was. And then some sud cutter in there. And I let it run for a little while. Came back, measured it with one of my sticks. Perfect levels all the way down. I'm like, bingo, nailed it. So I'm like, okay, the hot tub's ready. I let it sit out in the sun for a little while because the cover's been on it forever. So I let it air out and let the pump run and bubble, and still working good. I don't know about yours, Harry, but hot tub still works fine here. Pay attention. Pay attention to what? Can I get that's nasty. Why would you want me to say that now? What? Your sister don't even watch Cleveland Brown. Still good. That's what I want to hear, Harry. If it's still good, it's all good. That's the way I see it. Let me see if this one's got any flavor. This is grape ice. I've already vaped the bejesus out of these two. Michelle is talking about her Ebola. She looks great. So great, you had a healthy grandbaby. That is awesome. A healthy granddaughter, I should say. Because you did say she, so I'm assuming you had a granddaughter. Oh my goodness. Harry, now this is very important. Now is the time when Harry the granddaddy, or grandfather, whatever you want to say, spoils little grandchild. What's up, Will? How you doing, bud? Yeah, usually grandparents are renowned for spoiling their grandchildren. And I get it now because they bring you joy, but you can always give them back. You know what I mean? They bring over the grandchildren. You get to meet with them, hang out, and then go, all right, now take them home. Take them home. It's awesome. So, you know, they get a lot done for them because you get to give them back. Yeah, this one's pretty much out of flavor too. Daggum, all my pods are empty, pretty much. I mean, I probably have something that still has some flavor left in it, but I don't know what. We're probably gonna rebuild my my. A couple of other people messaged me about this hologram projector. So Dave messaged me about it. Three Dogs messaged me about it. So I don't know if they bought themselves one, but if y'all watch this show and y'all need help with it, I'm more than willing to help you out. I can convert an image if you can't figure it out. It can be a little confusing when you first get it on how to change the files and which program to use, but I've already been through all of it. I can help you out, make it really easy for you. I got some new straws that they had at Costco, and they were stainless steel, but they had a rubber tip at the top. The problem was the stainless steel was so big it wouldn't fit through my lid, so I had to use my old straw, and I just took the silicone topper off and put on my. That way I don't have to sit there and suck on a metal straw, you know, that's cold. This is silicone and it works fine. So that's what I'm using. I've seen that instead of Trevor, Backcountry PBG, being the only one that posts these toggles, now there's like 3 or 4 different companies making these. Different versions, mind you, but they're all basically the same thing. Ryan Roberts, come on, internet. My screen turned dark, which means, okay, there we go. It's working now, hopefully. Ryan Roberts, who runs PPG Smoke, who did sponsor the ParamotorTalk.com show, had a warranty on the PPG Smoke headsets that we have. Now, I bought 2 of them. My first one I paid full price for. The second one was when they had that deal for $99, which I could not pass up. Now, it's still buffering. I'm sorry, Cloud Chucker. Hopefully it catches up here. I don't know why it's buffering, to be honest with you. I don't have too much stuff running. Anyways, the first headset I bought, which is strange, was the original version. Not the original, but I think the V2 original has side tone. And side tone, for the people that don't know, means when you talk through the microphone, you can hear your voice in your ears, which keeps you from yelling. You know, if when you got headphones on that pretty much block out all sound, if you can't hear yourself talking, you're gonna talk louder. Just natural thing. So the newer version I got has no side tone. And so he basically sent out a email saying, hey, Munchkin's around. Will, her sister's here visiting right now. That's why she's not on camera yet. So Ryan sent an email out and goes, hey, if you want to get your warranty headset, you're going to have to send your old one back. Fine. And he only gave us like 10 days to send it back. It had to be postmarked by April 10th, I think, which mine's already on the way there. It'll be there tomorrow, actually. So I tested both headsets. I did a GoPro video with the new one and the old one. The new one, I'm not gonna lie, it didn't have side tone, which was already bad, but the microphone was, and I used the same. Now, this is the real kicker. I used the same microphone on both headsets. So it's not like, oh, the other mic must have been bad. No, I used the same microphone on each headset. The new headset with no side tone sounded like complete crap. It literally sounded like I was talking like this. You couldn't understand what I was saying. So then I took that same mic, put it on the old one, recorded some video. Sounds fine. The only thing happens with that one is you get a little bit of clipping when you turn your head to the left and your motor is at full throttle. You'll get little bit of sound clip. Other than that, it works great. So I sent the new one back. The new one's the one that's bad. So now, from what I understand, the new version, version 3, also does not have side tone. If it doesn't have side tone, but it still sounds good, that's all I'm worried about. So hopefully it does. I won't know till I get the new one here. So hello, Deweese. I'm sorry if I did not say hey to you yet. We are doing much better. I think our sickness is pretty much gone. Our boss just got back from Belgium. He went to Belgium for a week because his daughter's on the U.S. hockey Olympic something team, something, I don't know, whatever. The USA hockey team, something. Which you don't just become that. They basically put you on there if you're really good. And she was really good, so she's on there. So he had to go to Belgium to watch her play over there. And Munchkin made him bring her back chocolate from Belgium, which she says is really good. I have not tried it. Munchkin and I are both on a diet, but our boss made her eat some of the chocolate because he's like, I went all the way to Belgium and you're not going to eat the chocolate. So she ate a piece of the chocolate, which from what I understand is a little bitty square. But he did say that they had the cocoa plants and everything. They made the chocolate right then. So it's about the freshest chocolate you could ever get. So that sounds cool. But I haven't tried it either. Well, Munchkin tried it and said it pretty much melts as soon as you put it in your mouth. So sounds like good chocolate to me. As far as the flying stuff goes, man, I am anxious to get back in the air. Anxious to get back in there. I know Will got to fly when he was down at Fly It for Gauge, which I really didn't think he would fly during the event. I thought he was going to wait till like the last day or something, but you could see videos where he was flying, and why is it not showing you too? That's weird. Are you not on camera yet? Is that what it is?
Boo, motherfuckers. I'm here now.
Okay, let me see if I can fix the screen because it's all jacked up now.
Fix your shit. I need to steal a mouse pad from work because my mouse pad is it's old, so it's reflecting the laser on my mouse, which is bullshit.
Reflecting the laser? Okay.
Yes, because it's all shiny and smooth now, and it doesn't have any texture to it, and my mouse is just kind of floating all over the place.
Okay, your sound is so loud right now. I need to turn that down too.
I'm sorry.
Well, I mean,
not really. I'm just saying that it's just platitudes. Not really.
So, you heard what I was saying, so you have anything to add to all of this?
I kind of heard what you were saying. What were you saying? About the chocolate from Belgium?
Well, yeah, you were telling me that it pretty much melts as soon as you put it in your mouth, which sounds like...
Look, he came in the office and he was late, as usual, right? So he drops the chocolate off, and then he's like, all right, I got to run. So it was like a good 20 minutes after he left. The phone rings, and I pick it up, because, that's what you do. And immediately, not, hey, it's me again, or it was immediately, so you mean to tell me that I went all the way to Belgium and brought you back chocolate and you can't even eat it? I'm like, well, I mean, I can, but I shouldn't. I'm on a diet, man. And he's like, well, when can you eat it? And I'm like, okay. I said, I'm a grown-ass adult. I can eat it whenever I want. I just,
I'll tell you this, Will.
What the fuck is going on with my stupid mouse?
Munchkin's sister is even smaller than Munchkin. She is a mini Munchkin. So, yeah, Munchkin's sister is even smaller than Munchkin.
I'm the tallest person in my family. Go figure. What the fuck?
Her sister has some kind of weird government job. We can't ask any questions, or she has to kill us. So
She doesn't have a weird government job. She works for Department of Environmental Quality.
Environmental Quality. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Because my
I don't think that.
brother-in-law is like the president of the EPA or some crap down in Georgia. He's basically like, if the news comes, he's the one that goes in front of the camera. I don't.
I mean, I could have brought my sister on. However, she was. I wouldn't say she was slightly intoxicated, but she was somewhat buzzed, and
Well,
she
she
had to
kept
go.
asking for more drinks. She's like, "Can I have another drink? Can I have another
She
drink?"
drank a glass of just straight rum, and then stole my mod. I mean, she gave it back, but yeah.
Tree
She's
hugger. Is she?
I don't know if she's a tree hugger necessarily. She goes out to, like the last one she went was some guy who is a junk hoarder, but he hoards stuff like pallets of paint or fake blood that they use in hospitals, basically hazardous materials, and he doesn't know how to dispose of it, so he's got a warehouse full of this shit. So she goes out there and tells him, "You need to get rid of it, or we're going to fine you X dollars a day until we get rid of it because it's a hazardous material." Blah 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 blah. Um, but yeah, she's nice about it. She tries to help people without telling them directly what they need to do, because she doesn't want to do all the paperwork if they can actually
Wait,
fix it.
wait.
But yeah,
I'm just wondering because you just said that your sister said, "Hey, you need to go clean this up, or we're gonna fine you." And then your sister comes over here and starts complaining about boxes that we have. Why don't you have this put up? Why is that not in a cabinet? Why is that? I'm like, really?
no, her hair is
You're
not
not
green,
at work,
purple,
woman.
or blue.
She's-
Do you not remember when she helped us move?
Oh yeah. Oh my God, that was a nightmare.
Yeah, somewhere along the line, she turned into a fucking drill sergeant. I don't know when that happened, but
She
no, her
is
hair
something
is
serious,
not
guys.
purple, green, or blue.
Yeah, everything has to be organized and done correctly, and damn all that. I'm a free
No,
spirit.
not damn all that. No.
So hopefully nobody was in the earthquake that happened today, and for the people that are near the eclipse that's happening on Monday, I'm envious of you guys. I'm not going to. We're going to get a partial eclipse where we're at because we're not in the path of totality. And I don't plan on driving to Ohio to see it. I don't think
No.
Munchkin
Here,
would
you
want
just go
to
outside
either.
and close your eyes. Same fucking thing.
No, it is not.
Mm-hmm.
If you saw it, you would change your mind about it.
I've seen an eclipse before.
A total eclipse like that.
Yeah.
Oh, then you're good.
When I was in elementary school, they brought us outside to stand outside the school with our little homemade
Elementary
boxes.
school.
Yeah. They had us build our little boxes with a little hole in it, and they brought us out there, and nobody got blinded, amazingly enough.
We are 86%. 86% what?
In the path of totality.
Oh, that's pretty close, Harry. Oh yeah, Harry's up there. I know in northern New York that's totality. If you have the
Cloud Chucker thought you were talking about a mod.
The Eclipse Duel, my bad. Hey, I ordered that tank, whatever y'all suggested last week. So, I figured, hey,
Hello, Peanut.
Cloud Chucker sent some money in.
No, we're not going to Ohio, Wally. There's nothing worth a damn in Ohio.
Wally.
No apologies to anybody in Ohio.
There could be free money in Ohio, and I could not get Munchkin to go there. So,
no.
Yeah. That ain't happening. So, Pennsylvania. Yeah, it's going to catch the very top edge of Pennsylvania from what I saw. If you're in New York, though, I did see if you look up Path of Totality for the total eclipse of 2024, it'll give you a nice version and tell you what time it's going to be there. Which it varies between 2 to 3:30ish. Between 2 and 4 o'clock. I'll go that way. Do I need more money? Cloud Chucker, I do not. I will never ask for money as...
No, I need money. Bitch better have my money. You need... Matter of fact, those motherfuckers called work today. Please have Shannon or Steven call us. I have got until the 15th, motherfuckers. Leave me alone.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, there's some so-called reviewers slash... I don't know what the hell that will ask you for money, but I'm not that guy.
Bitch better have my money.
Yeah, I need money because
bitch better have
YouTube's
my
my only income, and
oh, be nice. Stop it.
Anyways, well, if you're gonna laugh at me because I don't have as many people watching my show, or I don't have as many subscribers, then I think that unleashes the chains on me, as far as I'm concerned.
No, here's the thing. Because the reason I'm telling you to be nice is because I want to be nice. And if you start,
You
then
wanna
I'm
be
gonna
nice?
start,
Oh.
and then ain't nobody gonna be happy. Okay, don't get me started.
I like it.
You've heard my opinion, so don't get me started. So you be nice, so I can be nice.
All right, we'll be nice. Yeah, I got to see Will. Now
Why
I
do
don't
I
know.
look so goddamn pale? Other than the fact that I am, but that's not.
You're white as
I'm aware of that. I
some
need
legal
to adjust
sheet
my
of
colors.
paper. You Dadgummit, Cloud Chucker. Man, I appreciate it, buddy. You're awesome. I ordered the mod because you guys, you know, y'all recommended it, so I figured, what the hell? I mean, and it's a dual coil, so I think that'll be really cool to review, so we can see if it's good.
No,
you
Harry,
know?
I don't need more sun. I'll burst into flames.
And I mean, I wasn't
Look, my
wrong.
lips are dry because I got sunburned sitting under a tree in Florida somehow. So no, I don't need more sun.
I
good.
wasn't wrong about the 520. Now, was I? The 520 is a freaking bad to the bone little bridge for your burrow tanks. And Cloud Trucker got the 520 plus and been using the bejesus out of it. And now I want to see how good this Eclipse Duo Turbo, whatever the hell, Eclipse Dual, but I don't know what they call it. Whenever I get it, we'll find out.
King Cobra, I am so white, I am translucent, okay? You can literally see my veins in my arms.
I tried to hit like on
wait,
Cloud Chucker's
like.
thing, and it wouldn't let me click it won't let me click it. I don't know why.
I'll be right back. I liked it.
I can put a heart on it. A heart. H-E-A-R-T.
You can put a what on it? Sorry, I had to put my headset back on for that. You got a what? What'd you say, sir?
Oh, man. Awesome. So, yeah, we got to see Will take off. I don't know if I actually saw it in person because I showed up late on Thursday. And I think at that point, most people had already taken off. I got there right as probably Will had just landed when I got there, I think. So, yeah, you knew it was Will because of the red shoes, and he's got his flight on. And I've been watching a lot of videos of people take off lately, and it just looks like people are making it look easier and easier and easier. If you stick with it and practice all the time, it is. It's not that hard as long as, you know, the weather's favorable. That's the main thing, having good weather. If you got a nice little 3 to 5 mile an hour breeze, man, you can take off no problem. And even better, I like 9-10 mile an hour breeze. You can reverse launch and literally take 1, maybe 2 steps and you're in the air. It's that easy. Which, by the way, I didn't mention this to you guys last week. I don't think I did, but I'm going to mention it now.
I do reflect light, dumb long.
I mentioned it during Sean's show. I don't know. I think I did during Sean's show. Some of the guys I fly with. One of the guys is a airline pilot for a commercial airline, and he also is a trainer now, right? So They ordered, I think, 4 of those EOS Quattro motors, which are 4-cycle pair motors, which means it takes regular oil, not 2-cycle. But I digress. He said this week, which has already passed, that he was going to meet with the folks at Langley Air Force Base, and also the folks at Poquoson Landfill. And I think it's the old landfill, so there's no operations going on there, and try to make SOP there, which is a standard operations protocol, which means we basically confide there.
SOP means standard operating procedure.
Yeah, that. Which basically means we can fly there anytime we want during normal, between sunrise and sunset times. If that happens, that'll be awesome, because then I literally can just jump in my car, drive to that landfill, and take off.
He wasn't even present for that conversation. I told him about it as we were about to leave.
No, he said it. He said, I'm meeting with blah, blah, blah right in front of me.
Yeah, and you were like, wait, what? And I had to tell you about the previous conversation that you were not there for. And look, another thing that happened, right? You know how Scuba's all fucking bent out of shape about calling Langley and talking to the control tower.
Yeah.
So one of the guys that was there is a captain in the Army. So he was trying to call the tower to see, because it was a holiday weekend, they were supposed to be closed, but the website said that they had unmonitored activity from 1300 to 1500. So he called to find out what that was about. So he calls, and he's in the military. So when the person answered the phone, he said, yeah, I'm trying to check to see if Class D is open. And they were like, do what? He was like, I need to see if Class D is open today, or what you're doing. And they're like, what are you talking about? He's like, the airspace. Are y'all flying today? So he tried to call and be all,
official,
military,
yeah.
Official, right? And the person answering the phone was like, what you talking about, Willis? So he had to dumb it down and go, look, your website says y'all are doing something there. Are you flying or not? Are there going to be jets in the air? And they're like, hold on. Put him on hold for like 10 minutes before they came back and said, no, I think you're good.
Wow.
Well, I mean, that's a good thing, Tiger, because we're not married. So, And why would you say that? What do you mean by that, Tiger? Explain yourself. What is that supposed to mean, sir? Hmm?
I
You hush. No one's talking to you. Tiger, explain yourself.
I need a refill. What the heck, man?
No, there will be no yet, because he's a big giant wuss. It's not happening. I don't even care anymore at this point in time. She's already pissed and shit on the floor. What does she need to go outside for? Tiger. I don't see any explanation, sir. Well, why Tiger is trying to dig himself out of this hole. The chocolate that came back from Belgium was very good. So he told me that the shop that he went to, they were actually grinding the cocoa beans or the cocoa pods there. So it's all handmade. It's all very fresh. And in the little tiny box, there was... It looked like 2 rabbits humping each other, but it was white chocolate. I don't like white chocolate because white chocolate's a fucking lie. But they had a little Buddha, and then they had little itty bitty. It looks like the chocolate is literally screen printed, like the chocolate has tattoos. So whatever this card was that came in the chocolates, it said chocolate is rock and roll, and it had these two rock and roll looking dudes, but everything is in fucking Dutch, I'm assuming. Echo, what language do they speak in Belgium?
The official languages of Belgium are German, French, and Dutch.
Okay.
However, English is also spoken.
Okay, stop it.
Particularly by younger
Echo, stop.
people in Russia's capital.
I'm assuming it was Dutch, because it didn't look German, and it certainly wasn't fucking French, right? So I don't know what it said on the card, but it had like one of the pieces of chocolate almost looked like it had like a concert flyer screen printed on it. Another one had little bunnies on it.
Oh, it says I'm offline. All right, are we back
Scuba's
now?
breaking shit.
Yeah, I just got
Oh, no.
completely disconnected. I don't know what the heck happened there.
I don't know what you did.
I don't know what's going on that's causing so much internet problem, but
I don't know. The chocolate was delicious, though. I have lost 10 pounds, so that's cool.
Yeah, and I'm kind of like, damn, because Munchkin lost 10, I've lost 15, which is normal. It's normal for a guy to lose more weight than a woman.
Yeah, you shut up. And Tiger, what I was saying when you were like, "What? I missed it. I had to pee." Ha ha ha. You said I don't miss being married. Why? Explain yourself. What does that have to do with me? Explain. He's not allowed to touch anything Tom Long. He just needs to set the show and just set it and forget it, like Ron Popeil. Don't fucking touch nothing.
I have to change stuff to make it run better sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Stop
touching things.
I don't know.
I need to grab my phone so my sister can tell me. I think it's
I do have to complain about one thing. I think it's such a scam for the USPPA website. The only way you can post an event is if you join the USPPA. It used to be free. You could just post the event. Why do you have to be a member to post it? That's where everybody goes, looks for the event.
Probably because there's a lot of fucking spam posts and bullshit posts selling paramotors.
There was no bullcrap post on the event page. There was none.
And
that I'm like, well, the only way I can post like Spring Wing or Sword to Shore is if I join the USPPA, which is $35 a year. No big deal, but I just think it's stupid. I mean, that I'll get the magazine. Whoa. I'm not cool with that. Just to be able to post a freaking event, you gotta freaking pay. It's snowing. And will your way in a day. It's not going to snow over here. I guarantee.
I mean, but then again, it might. You never know. I don't.
No, it's not going to snow here. We're not even going to get below the 50s.
It snowed in April before. I mean, you never know.
It's literally going from 50 to 70 something by Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday it's supposed to be like 72, then 77.
Would you really be surprised if it snowed one day in between? I mean,
no.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't be surprised, but yeah, it's going to go up to almost 80 degrees by next weekend.
Y'all like my necklace? I got to show you my necklace, even though Dolores isn't here to appreciate it anymore. But look, you see that? Isn't that cool? That is
Temu. Is a Temu special right there.
$4. I got a gold one too. It's very cool. I like it.
Honestly, if I haven't checked the winds yet, but if the winds are nice tomorrow,
you ain't going nowhere tomorrow. We got shit to do.
I will go and fly from the field right behind our house because I can.
After we take out all the recycling and get that out of my hallway.
I was going to do that, but the freaking y'all kept sending me orders today. I can't do that while y'all are sending me crap.
Yes, you can. Nobody said anything had to be set up within 2 hours of you sending it.
No, I got to get it done. Because, hell, if I don't get it done, like, instantly, Wendy comes and goes, why haven't you said... Not just Wendy, but
yeah, and you tell
Suzanne
Wendy to go suck a fucking egg, okay? I don't care. Send them to me. Send them to me if they've got a fucking problem.
Glad
they come to me for everything else. Send them to me if they've got something to say, and I will
Suzanne
set those ladies straight.
Do you have this order? And I looked. I don't know how that order got marked as red because I don't read them until I set them up. So I do that on purpose so I don't get them mixed up. For some reason, that one had already been marked as red, and I never set it up. So that's how it got not put on there.
Which one?
I can't remember.
That's how much of a non-issue it is that I don't even know which one you're fucking talking about. So
I don't think it was one of your files though.
Suzanne cannot expect the orders to be set up by the time she orders the title search. It's just not going to happen. Because while Janie was
She
doing
does.
it, that's all okay, then she needs to lower her expectations, because when Janie was there, that's all Janie was doing. She also wasn't answering the 97,000 phone calls a fucking day from every Tom, Dick, and Harry that's got a fucking bone to pick that wants a free attorney.
Oh my God. Y'all don't even know with the phones. Y'all, oh my God. And I'm really surprised at the amount of tenants that call that want to complain about their landlord.
I'm not. Landlords are the scourge of humanity.
I mean, I've got mad before, but never mad enough to go, you know what? I'm calling a lawyer. And they call us.
Well, I mean, some of them are justified, like the people that come home and they've got a condemn notice on their fucking house.
Yeah.
You know, those people, those are justified, but we still can't take them.
The guy that called, what was it, Thursday, he was like, yeah, I told the office that there was water leaks happening in my bedroom, and they chose to not do anything about it. The next day, his whole ceiling fell down onto his bed and everything, and they still haven't done anything about it. I'm like, oh damn. Unfortunately, we don't do those cases, so I was like, dude, I can point you in the right direction.
They're not going to be able to find a local general real estate attorney, because a lot of our agents are also property managers. And all it takes is the fact that we've worked with one of these people before and we've got a conflict of interest. Do they really want us to collect their money, start on their case, and find out, oh, sorry, we can't represent you anymore, you're going to have to go find someone else in mid-stride? No. I mean, it's just, we can't do that. But like Jeff asked me today, because we had a couple people that had interacted with the website with the bot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in the subject line, I said they were Alana things. So he emails me and he's like, "Can you ask them how they heard of us?" I said, "No, because it's with the bot. I can't ask them anything." So he called me. It's like, "I'm confused," and I'm like, "About what?" "About your email." "Well, did you read it?" "Yeah, but you said you can't ask them." I said, "Because they're not talking to me. They're talking to the bot." I said, "The only way I can even intercept that is if they ask to speak to a human. Otherwise, they're basically leaving a message on the website. So no, I can't ask them anything at all. Nothing. I can't ask them anything. Look, it's asking me for a thumbs up. Is it going to work?"
Damn.
It worked.
That sucks, Tiger.
Yeah, I mean, it's Florida and California. A lot of those people are, the insurance companies are backing out. Now, we run into that a lot around hurricane season. So from like July, sometimes into September or October, especially when there's a lot of hurricanes off the coast, they'll stop writing insurance here. So we've had many times, you haven't encountered it yet, but where people can't close because their insurance company's like, "Nope, we're not writing policies right now. There's an active hurricane off the coast. We're not writing anything until it's gone." But
yeah,
it's
they're too
always been
scared
like
they may
that
have
here.
to spend money. They want to collect money. They don't want to pay any out.
Well, I mean, that goes for any insurance company. But
Yeah.
let's see. Will the heart thing work? Will that work?
For you, maybe. For me, it won't. Did you turn it
Will it work?
on?
I mean, it did the thumbs up thing. Will it work? No, it's not going to work.
Yeah, I know it doesn't work on my camera.
It's a heart. It's a heart. Show the heart. It's a heart. Right. Whatever.
Yeah, you have to go and turn that on in Zoom.
It's apparently on because it did the thumbs up thing. It's not working
reaction. Like if you click on more and go down to where it says recognize hand gestures, that should be it.
Well, I got more captions. Reactions. There we are.
Recognize hand gestures. That should be checked.
It's got emojis. Yeah, it's already checked. But yeah.
Oh well, that should have been it. Yeah, it doesn't. Mine never works. So I've tried it a million times, but it'll probably. Yeah, it sees the thumb. Watch. It's going to put a thumb. Yeah, see the thumb up in the corner over there?
Yeah. See, it doesn't see my thumb now. I kept seeing it like the spinny wheel when I was gesturing, and it's not doing it now.
My
Well, hello,
camera's
John
weird.
Q. How you doing, fucker? What's up, fucker?
What's up, Booger? Just tell them like it is, why don't you?
Why would I do anything less?
I got a snowman full of blueberry something custard. I do want to try that juice, which I don't even see it right now. Where did it go?
I don't know.
Oh, here it is. So I want to try some of this juice. It's still full because I haven't tried any of it yet, but yeah, that's gonna be fun to try. They gave me an empty bottle that I can pour
He
it
does
into.
not die in a horrific landing accident. Dom Long says they have to rent the apartment above us, which is more than doubles our rent because we can't find a better place. Rent is crazy, and that is one of the reasons that I wanted to buy a house, even though we ended up not getting a house that I really wanted. I mean, I'm happy with it, but this is not my dream home.
I see your hearts, Cloud Chucker.
Because my anxiety could not handle the fact that at any point in time, my lease renewal could come with, oh, by the way, we doubled your fucking rent. I can't. Our mortgage payment went up by $100 for the next year until they recoup their escrow shortage because our assessment went up by $60,000.
In order for me to die in a horrific landing incident, I would have had to have flown. I have not flown since last October.
So it's only a matter of time, Junkie.
Really? It's only a matter of time.
Well, I don't even want you flying at all. So, I mean, whatever.
I'm very safe when I fly. It'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Says everybody that's fucking crashed. I'm sure every single one of those people thought they were doing everything right and they were being very safe. They told their family the same thing. You only crash if you fuck up. The weather was too bad.
It was bad weather down there, John Q. Plus, I didn't bring any equipment, and honestly, I didn't want to take and borrow.
We can't afford to replace John's stuff.
Yeah, I didn't want to borrow somebody's equipment and then, the weather's bad, and then, break their equipment, and then I would have been responsible to pay for it.
Did you notice I tried on those shoes again? It was not the shoes that caused the weird bruises on my toes.
Oh, well.
I have no idea where they came from.
Something with riding that bicycle, man. You need to ride more bicycle.
But no, how the fuck did I end up with bruises on the same two toes in the same exact location?
Those are the feet you kicked me with. That's the toe you kicked me with.
I kicked you with both feet.
Yes, in the same location.
We don't have that here, Wally. Here, filing a homestead exemption in Virginia is an indicator that you're about to file bankruptcy. Because if you file bankruptcy in Virginia and you claim the homestead exemption, anything you list on that homestead exemption is basically not, I wouldn't say it's not subject to the bankruptcy, but it puts kind of everybody on notice of, hey, this is literally all I have, right? The only thing we have here is you have the elderly tax relief and you have the disabled veteran tax relief. We are neither elderly nor disabled veterans, so we don't qualify.
I'm not elderly because, if you ask anybody, they'll say I'm old, so.
No, I think to get the tax relief for elderly, you have to be 65 or older. And we do not qualify for either one of those.
65? I'm not 65.
No, you're not 65.
Well, hey, could always look forward to retirement that I'll never get.
What's retirement?
Yeah, YouTube Premium, exactly. No, I'm not 65, John Q. F off. 65, damn.
Yeah, but it's not from the pedals down.
I will be the opposite of that.
It is basically on my second toe. In the right hand upper corner of my toe has bruises on both of them. and I thought it was from the straps on the shoes that I had, but I went and tried them on, and the straps are not anywhere near that. So
We can
I don't know what it
we can
is.
file an exemption that cuts property tax in half if you live in the house. Well, we live in our house. Can we
Yeah,
get
it's not like that in every state. We don't have that here.
67? Hell yeah! Get your elderly tax relief, Harry. There you go.
Yeah, they don't. We don't have that
I
here.
don't like the word elderly. It makes you sound like you're crippled or something.
Well, typically the term elderly does come into play when you're talking to somebody that is of advanced age with diminished faculties, which
Just
we don't
because
qualify for that.
just because you're 67 don't mean you have diminished faculties or that you're too old to do anything. I don't
But I
think.
didn't lift the pedals with my foot, and even if I did, it would have been the same foot. It would have been my right foot, and the bruise is worse on my left
She
foot.
was kicking
I
the
literally
pedal.
did nothing.
She couldn't hardly reach.
The only thing I can think of that it could be is the way I was walking in those shoes. The you know, the way I maybe had my toes bent, that it was pushing on the toenail and it caused it to bruise. I bruise very easy. Very, very easy. So
Tail dragger airplane taking off. A whirlwind clipped his wing. Damn.
exactly, Tiger.
Yeah, now I'm not saying weird weather events
I have
don't
no idea,
happen.
John
I
Q.
know they do. I know they do. It's just you try to avoid that. Any mechanical rotor or rotor from
But
mountains
shit still
or
happens. Like I said, everybody that's crashed probably thought they were doing everything fucking right.
yeah, but then when you go back and review the video, you're like, oh, this
Yeah,
is
well,
why
you know what
that
they say,
happened.
hindsight's fucking 2020.
I
It
know.
does you little to no good to look at the video after you fucking crashed to figure out what you did wrong.
That's why altitude is your friend. I mean, now if you're flying in a no-wind situation, a lot of people fly down low like that because it's pretty safe. Then there's no turbulent wind whatsoever.
Michelle sprayed so much perfume. All my drink smells like perfume now.
As long as it don't taste like perfume, that would suck.
It kind of does a little bit.
Tiger, that's the way to
like
do it
smell.
right there. If your brain still thinks you're in your 30s, then you're good to go.
No, that's
Hell,
how you wake
we're
up.
paying
That's
for
how
a
you wake up sore in the morning.
We're paying for a season pass to Busch Gardens, and we've only been there once in 2 years.
Okay, well, COVID was a thing, and I'm not standing in line and putting in a reservation to go to fucking Busch Gardens. We can go this year. Everything is open back up.
Yeah, we
And,
need to
you know,
ride.
I don't mind wearing a mask, but I cannot wear a mask walking around Busch Gardens when it's 100 fucking degrees out. I will literally die.
I don't like going when it's really hot. Yeah, I don't like that either. I mean,
It's
I can
always
do
hot.
it, but
It's Virginia in the summer. It's fucking hot and humid. That's why I always said Busch Gardens needs to open like a month early and make it to where it's only people that live here.
okay, autistic. Yeah,
I don't
have no
know that
idea what that
means.
means.
Well, Harry, we were about 10 minutes from Busch Gardens. Now we're about 30 minutes from Busch
Yeah,
Gardens.
we got a little bit of ways to drive now. I mean, it's still not a big deal.
It ain't a little way. It ain't no big deal.
Yeah, it's not that far. You know what I was thinking though? If we get on good terms with Langley Air Force Base,
It does.
the best place for me to fly is Buckrow Beach. We already found a good area to take off from. I'll take off right there.
Yeah,
and
but when you can fly at Buckrow's going to be crowded. There's going to be a lot of people there. You can't take. Now, y'all took off on Kitty Hawk with people on the beach.
yeah,
I don't know that you're going to be able to find a stretch until you get closer to where the houses are, where it's not as crowded to take off. And those people will fucking bitch.
hey Jade,
Hey,
how
Jade,
you doing?
how you doing?
Yes,
Yeah,
it is Friday.
Tiger, I don't like heat and humidity.
Well, this is the thing, right? The best place that I saw when we were at Buckrow Beach is far to the left, almost where those houses start.
Yeah, that's salt ponds. That's where all the fucking rich people are that will fucking complain. Not that it's going to do any good. Fucking complain all you want.
They
but
can
I'm just
complain
saying
all they
will.
want. I'm in the air. They don't own the air. So
God, I feel the same way. Fuck that humidity. It's like getting hit in the face with a hot, wet wool blanket. I
will fly beside the shore, all by those rich folks' houses. Don't give a damn. Landing, though, I would still need that little corner to be able to land in. The problem is you need the wind to be coming off the ocean into the
I think
shore.
you would be better off flying in and out of Fort Monroe. Because they have the old airfield there, and they have big fields that you can take in.
That's true.
Not
Fort Monroe technically is not in control.
2 to 3 hours to the west.
Fort Monroe is not controlled airspace. Technically, we can fly there anytime we wanted.
Yes, except part of it is national park, so you've got those.
Yeah,
rules.
don't fly
so
over
you can't
or
fly
land there.
over the
Yeah, you don't want to do that. But yeah, I mean the
not
other
exhibits.
dude.
What are they called?
What do you mean?
The forts. There's a certain part in Fort Monroe that is part of the national park that you
It's
are not supposed to
historical
be
monument.
flying
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the other guy, Gomez, flew out of there a lot, and he had an electric paramotor. Now, electric paramotors are pretty quiet. The only thing that
Is
makes
he the
noise.
one that was at Jay's the other day?
No, he wasn't
that sold
there.
it.
He wasn't
So
there.
that's a different guy that had an electric paramotor.
Yeah, it's a different guy.
Okay.
But he is one of the guys that bought.
Where is Tony and Angela? They're not here. That's unusual.
Yeah, I don't know. They're probably watching Hunt for Red October, like I told them to. The guy that had the
Different
electric
company.
paramotor bought a 4-cycle. He bought one of those Quattros. So, and you know why? Which is, I agree 100%.
Because you can only fly for like 10 minutes?
No, not 10 minutes. You can fly.
I was exaggerating, but yeah.
Yeah, the battery powered paramotors, you can fly between 45 minutes to an hour. The problem is most people that fly paramotors want to fly longer than that, and the only way you're going to do that is I love it too, Scott. I'm a big time. I love submarine movies. I don't know why, but hell, Down Periscope I thought was cool. It was a funny movie, but
So you like submarine movies like I like World War II movies?
Yeah, I like submarine movies. Yeah, exactly, Cloud Chucker. Since 1916. Yeah. In other words, they ain't going nowhere. Matter of fact, they were flying jets today. All day
Always.
long. All day. I'm out there cutting grass, watching the jets back and forth. I'm like, okay. But the thing is, even if I call for permission, they never fly like right over our house or anything. They stay
Jeff's brother
over.
needs to get a grip.
They stay away from us. Yeah,
Why
down
is he-
Periscope. Wasn't that
Why
funny?
is he emailing me shit at 8 o'clock at night?
There's three main submarine movies, right? The Hunt for Red October, Down Periscope, and U-571.
Because
You're
it's
damn
hot in
right.
there, John Q.
I was getting to that, Scott. So yeah, U-571, Down Periscope, and The Hunt for Red October. Those
It's hot and humid. You're underwater and basically a fucking
3
tin
movies
can.
were
My dad
awesome.
was on the sub.
Your dad was on the sub? Really?
Yes.
My
Yeah,
dad was the engineer on, I can't remember the name of the ship, but
I don't know what he did
an
when he was in the
aircraft carrier.
Navy on a sub, but I know I've heard the stories that where they used to come into port, I guess.
the Russians
was-
are coming. Okay, John Wayne, I'll
There
look
was
that up.
an alligator that would basically come and hang out wherever they pulled in because
Das
they
Boot?
would. Are you listening to me?
I am.
When the subs came in, they would basically take all of their garbage food and just dump it out of the sub. So the alligator would hang out and wait for all the scraps, and that one day he grabbed a hold of some high-ranking officer's wife's Volkswagen Beetle and grabbed it by the bumper and was trying to eat her car.
So, hey, Josh, Will, if you say which one is the best out of those three movies, it depends on what you're looking
I don't
for.
know, John Q. That would be
I
cute.
mean, comedy-wise,
Hey, Josh.
it's down Periscope. No question. That one's funny, but it's also a submarine movie. Drama-wise, I gotta go with The Hunt for Red October. It's got Sean freaking Connery in it, and freaking James Earl Jones. It's like a no-brainer. Those are two terrific actors, and it's freaking awesome.
We still need to finish Band of Brothers because you have not seen the last few episodes. We stopped
Linda.
at Bastogne.
Yeah, yeah. If you had to, if you were
And
only
we
gonna
need to
pick
watch
one of
the
those
Pacific.
movies,
You've never seen that one either.
hey,
I said hi,
CDC.
CDC.
Alec Baldwin's also in there. You're right, Scott. I didn't. That I mean, he's in it. But I
Billy
mean,
was my favorite Baldwin, but sure.
if you gotta go between the cast on Hunt for Red October, Alec Baldwin was like third
low
place.
man on the top.
He was
Well, I
the-
mean,
yeah.
especially back then, he was a nobody.
You got Sean Connery was number one, then right after that's James Earl Jones. No
Did
question.
you notice Christine's picture that she has hung up in the office now?
Yeah, I saw that 007 guy.
She asked me if I thought Jeff would be mad if she hung it up, and I'm like, absolutely not. You need to do it. Zoomer Historic. I love World War II movies.
Yeah,
I am absolutely. I would love. Now, obviously, I can't because they're all dead. But I would love to just hang out and talk with all the guys from Band of Brothers. The director's cut where they had the interviews with the actual guys that they based everything off of.
shaky.
I would just absolutely love to hang out with them and listen to their stories because I find it fucking fascinating. And Band of Brothers is my absolute favorite. The Pacific wasn't that great. I like Hamburger Hill. Was that World War II? I don't think that was World War II.
No.
Thin Red Line was probably the second worst war movie. I say Deer Hunter was by far the worst.
I mean, if you're gonna go to military movies, I
haven't
still
seen
like
that one.
Full Metal Jacket. That's still one of my
That's
favorites.
not World War II though.
It's not World War II, but Full
No.
Metal Jacket is a excellent movie. No question.
It is a good movie. The part that I always remember in Full Metal Jacket is when the sniper was out there and you could hear the metal hinges creaking when they were just panning around showing the sniper and you could hear
Oh yeah.
that's the part that sticks out to me in that movie that
Have you seen the Sniper movie? Or movies, I should say. Those are pretty good.
Which ones?
There's a movie called Sniper. There's Sniper 2.
I have not seen.
You have not seen those? Okay.
No.
Oh my goodness! Finding Private Ryan. What?
Yeah,
Finding?
DeMillan, that's a completely different
Is that
movie.
the porn movie?
I think what you're talking about is Saving Private Ryan. Finding Private Ryan is on a different channel.
Can you find my privates?
Saving Private Ryan
DeMillan.
was actually really good.
Me
too.
love you a long time. What do we get for $10? All right. Yeah.
Anything you want. Yeah. Mhm.
Anything?
Anything. Yeah.
That's all right, DeMillan.
That's honest mistake, DeMillan. We understand.
I noticed that a lot of people that were flying at the fly-in. Now, granted, where we were at in Florida, there's a lot of alligators, all right? There's a lot
I
of
didn't
alligators.
see any.
We didn't see them, but other people did. But I'd say 80% of the people that I saw take off did not have flotation on their paramotor. I have flotation on
No,
mine.
but we were in the center of the fucking state, so they were flying over little tiny lakes.
Yeah, there
And
wasn't
if
a
you
lot of water.
if you land in one of those lakes, flotation devices are the least of your problems.
I have to
There
have
are bitey
flotation.
things in them waters.
There's water everywhere here. I mean, literally, if I leave out my front door and took a left and went through that gate, I would be in the back river. There's a freaking giant river right there. So I have to.
CDC.
I gotta have flotation.
I don't care. I think the max price is like $7. I don't shop at Dollar Tree anyway. I'm a Family Dollar girl.
DeMillen's leaky.
Yeah.
DeMillen's got a 520 leak. We gotta get you leaked. We gotta get you fixed up, DeMillen.
Vaxtard, the narrative isn't what drives my interest. I think the part that fascinates me is that we forget as a group that the young men fighting those wars on both sides were literal children. When you think of the wars, okay, specifically World War II, because none of us were alive for World War One. I mean, even the Civil War, they were children. These kids, there's people that were lying about their age because they wanted to go fight because they're 14 and 15 years old. They're literal children out there fighting a world war. And the shit that fucking wandering up on top of the concentration camps. For those of you that have children, can you imagine your children going off to war and fighting those wars and then wandering across a concentration camp and then coming home and be expected to act as though everything's normal when they saw people that they had trained with for years that became their literal brothers blown to smithereens where all that's left is their boots, and then have to come home and pretend like none of that happened?
You know, when I was young, I remember my mom, we had a grocery store which was called Food Giant, and there was no, Cub Foods, which is now also gone, or any of the main like public. There was, I think there
Those
was
are
Kroger,
weird grocery
maybe
stores. I don't know
Kroger.
something.
I'm not sure, but the main store we would go to, like in time of need, was Golden Gallon, which I don't even know if those even exist anymore. It was almost like a drive-through, very small, convenient gas
Eddie.
station. And they had basically in their fridge, all they had was like milk. So you would go up there to buy, she would go there to buy milk.
Sounds like Stewart's up in New York.
Yeah, it was just
That's the only place my grandmother would buy milk. She'd go to the grocery store, but she would go to Stewart's specifically for milk.
Yeah, for
'Cause
milk.
she's built
Yeah.
like that.
Like milk, or some simple grocery store items. That's what my mom would go there for. I'm like, where are we going? A Golden Gallon? I'm like,
growing
okay.
up, I didn't have that. We always went to the commissary. So I remember all the food that we bought were in black and white packages, except for the animal crackers, because everything was on a military base. Even my dad's cigarettes were in a black and white package, black and white packs that just said cigarettes.
Addie Tooney. Addie's the man.
Yeah, I am a military brat, so I grew up around that shit. And I just, I took the ASVAB test. I did very well. I got stalked by every fucking branch of the military to where I would have to hide and go in my back door and hide from the recruiters standing on my porch. I didn't want to join the military. I don't know why I took the ASVAB test. I think because they're like, hey, you want to take this test? And I'm like, sure, fuck it, why not? I didn't want to join the military. I did not want to be referred to as Callahan for my entire life. I have a name. If I would have joined, it would have been the Air Force.
If it's not too cold tomorrow, By sunset tomorrow, maybe I will take off from that field because technically the Air Force Base will already be closed.
Hi, Breeze.
Hello, Breeze. And I won't even have to make a phone
See,
call.
that would be cool, Scott.
I mean, I don't mind calling them, but
No, you do mind calling them, or you would have, and you don't. My hair looks look how pretty it looks. Look at the color. It don't look like that in real life.
she's got
It's just don't.
her camera's
My-
fooling you.
It's because it's been in a bun all day, and around 5 o'clock my bun bit the dust and it fell down, and it just looks so soft and non-frizzy. Let me try to do this on purpose and it won't fucking happen.
My
It just
hair
doesn't.
is way too long. I
Oh,
need a
whatever.
haircut like
You get a haircut for every like one of 10 of mine.
I do though. I need a haircut.
Look, you
bad.
know what? You send me money, then you can get a haircut.
If I send you money, I won't have enough money to get a haircut.
Well, I'm sorry about your luck because we got a mortgage payment to make. So send me money, or it ain't getting made, and we're gonna get kicked out of our house.
Oh well, we can't get kicked out of our house.
No, that's yeah.
It's only the 5th. We got until late.
No, we don't. We have until right before the next payday. So you're just gonna have to send me the money and suck it up and be poor like me until then. I've
And
told
be
you
poor.
before. The
All right.
first of the month is not a good time for us because that's when it's due.
Yeah, it's cool. Come on
Come
over,
on over
for
for
the
the Floby.
Floby.
He could probably get away with a Floby because he gets the same fucking haircut all the time.
Right? I got a pixie cut.
See, Linda, I did that one time when I was in high school, and I remember I was standing outside my math class waiting for a friend of mine, and somebody that I knew came up and asked me if I was the substitute teacher, and I'm like, bitch, I sit beside you. What do you mean am I the substitute teacher? I vowed I'm never getting my hair cut short again because apparently it made me look old. So fuck
You
that.
know, I don't feel comfortable taking off in that field from the trike though. Depending on if the wind's coming from the back side of the field towards the school, then I could. If it's coming from the side, no, because there's not enough room to clear the trees, I don't think, on a trike. But on a foot launch, yeah, no problem. I mean, I've already done it, so. Show Munchkin the picture I sent you a messenger. Well, where the hell's my phone at? Bella, what are you doing?
I mean, he gets the same haircut all the time. I have a hard time finding someone to cut my hair because my hair is a mix between curly and straight, and if they cut it wrong when it dries, I'm gonna look like a fucking bell. Or Sammy Hagar. one or the other.
Scuba, ask DeMillan if she has the spare rubber seal that may help. Hope it worked out for her. He's showing a picture of the spare seals that come with the 520 tank to help you fix your issues. I mean, usually if you have leaking problems, it usually is some type of seal. It's okay. I kind of guessed where you was going, Cloud Chucker. So if any one of your seals are bad, and you know this as well as anybody, DeMillan, that it's going to cause major flooding issues.
I'll be right back.
Major flooding issues. You're basically just opening the floodgates if you got any kind of leak from any seal whatsoever. Because, I mean, personally, I haven't had a problem out of the 520 on either one of the tanks that I had running when I was running them. Speaking of which, I don't know if I can post a video of it. I can give y'all a link. I don't know if you may have to be a member on the DCF website, but Munchkin's mod is, I don't know if I told y'all this. I think I did. They had a waffle going on DCF for one of the 3K or 3000 mAh LiPo mods made by JD Mods. And then you got to pick between like 13 different designs they had. And I already have one on layaway. So I played the waffle and I won. So I decided to give that one to Munchkin because I'm already paying for one. So I figured I'll let Munchkin get this one and I'll continue paying on the one I'm paying on. And then I'll just be able to pick my own design when that happens, which I literally owe like $100 on it now, I think. So as soon as that's paid off, I'll get mine. But so I'll let Munchkin get it. And he did post a video over on DCF of the mod. It looks absolutely fantastic. I'll let Munchkin pick out the design and the flavor of juice she wanted. So that's what she's getting. And it looks really good. It's like a best way to explain it. It's almost purple and black with a dragon and then this chick on there. Looks really cool. So that's what Munchkin will be getting shortly. It has to go from JD Mods to DCF and then from DCF to here. So maybe by next Friday. That may be pushing it, but it's possible. I doubt it.
I mean, I could message Joe and be like, hey, how about I just send you the money for shipping and you can just send it directly to me?
Yeah, but
Gimme.
they got your juice, so it's almost
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's right.
you know, it's like they kind of got to get it and then ship it
Yeah,
to you.
well,
so.
and be able to post their picture and all that.
Yeah, so it's fine.
I may have made my drink a little too strong because I'm kind of buzzed, and basically I just made myself the Long Island iced teas of, yeah.
Okay, so she's
This
buzzed.
chocolate rum is absolutely delicious.
I won the DCF
it's delicious.
raffle. You know, John Q, it's funny that you say that, right? Because, all right, this mod, let me give y'all an idea. Matter of fact, I can probably show you a video of the mod. What am I doing?
I don't know.
I do have a video of the mod. Yeah, here we go. This is going to look really bright, but that's basically what the mod looks like. There's the dragon. And then you'll see the chick right here. There's her eye in it. There's the top. There's the
You need
bottom.
to hold the.
With a
Why
DNA.
is that like so fast? That's weird.
With a DNA 250C in there. What was I about to say? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Damn, I lost my whole train of thought. All right, it'll come to me in a second. These mods cost $385, all right, when they're on sale on DCF's website, which they do have a payment plan. You basically put 10% down. This works out perfect for folks that are on a fixed income because you literally can put down 10%, which is what? $3.85? That's 10% of $385 all day long. So, and then just pay on it. You know, you could pay weekly, you could pay bi-weekly, however you want to do it. And until you get it paid off, and then they send you the mod, which is great. That helps people that can't afford the, the $385 off the bat. Now, this is a DNA 250C.
I've wanted one of Joe's mods for a long time, but when he told me how much they cost, I was like, well, shit, all right.
So when they do the waffle has 80 slots, all right, and it's $5 per slot. So what I did was I went and spent $20 on the waffle, right? That's 4 slots. So I sat there and watched it for a while, and there was still like 10 spots open, and I was like, man, nobody's filling up the waffle. Let me buy a few more slots. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy $20 more worth of slots, which is another what 5 slots, 10 slots. I don't know, not 10 slots, 5 slots, $5, 4 slots, $5, 4 slots. So for 4 more slots, I did numbers like, it was weird. It was like 25, 35, and 65, and then some other random number. And if I wouldn't have done that, I wouldn't have won, because the number that came up. Now, the way Julie does the raffles, or waffles, I should say, is she will spin the wheel, then a winner will come up, then she shuffles it, then she spins it a second time, then she shuffles it, then she spins it a third time. Whoever comes up on the third time is who wins, and that was me, number 65. I can't get that number out of my head now. Number 65 won, and that was me. So, it was for not only the mod, you also get a free 500 ml, I do believe, with that. So, not only is she getting the mod, but a 500 ml bottle of juice with that. And free shipping, all that just from playing the $40 that I spent. So,
and you know what's funny, right? Is I saw the waffle go up, and I saw him do his entries, and I'm like, you know what? I should buy a couple. And then I was like, yeah, maybe in a little while. I got shit to do, and then I was like, I don't even feel like fucking with it right now. Never mind. And then he won. That was cool.
every mod I paid money for still works. I have 50 or so. Tiger, I'm 100% right there with you. Every one of my mods work except for 2. I can tell you one of them was a DNA 200. It was when my mother died. I dropped the mod by accident at the funeral. The screen went out.
That was not a Romulus. What's it called? Those ugly triangle-looking ones. Rouleaus, yeah.
I dropped it. The screen broke. I replaced the screen. The screen started working again for about 2 days. Then the screen quit working. The mod still fires, but the screen doesn't work. So you can't see what wattage it's set at. But that mod, that's one of the mods I got that don't work. The second one was one of those, I can't even remember the name of it, but it got completely soaked with water. That's why it don't work. A something 3. I don't even think I have it anymore because it literally was toast. It was a really old mod, and it was a little square box, and it got wet, and yeah, so I don't have that anymore. A lot of the old mods I got disappeared. Somebody that was family decided to relieve me of some of my mods. So
you can say it is your son. It's all right. My daughter relieved me
King
of my
Cobra.
jewelry.
You're 100% right, King Cobra. Why did I say $3.85?
I don't know, because
It's $38.50. You're right. I'm sorry, King Cobra. My math. I've been drinking. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's $38.50.
No, the plastic mod that melted, that was Andre's boxer. The changing LED lights that shorted out. Oh, no, that was your mod, the jelly box. His did short, but he filled it in with silicone. Didn't she fix that one? He stole my jelly box, but yeah.
The jelly box, yeah. I got both jelly boxes. I don't know if they're in here, but yeah, one of the jelly boxes. Oh, there's a jelly box right there. I didn't want the actual board to get wet, so I decided to silicone behind this metal plate and up here on the 510 so that nothing could get in there. Because what would happen is, while you're vaping it, you would get condensation inside this mod right here. So I was
Weren't you supposed to show me a photo? Yeah, Scuba Show Munchkin, the picture I just sent you on Messenger from Cloud Chucker. And that was not the one with the fucking O-rings.
Really? There's another one? He didn't send me another picture. All I got is the O-rings. Did we lose the last mod heist?
You still have to file taxes. Okay, if you owe, yes, you have to file taxes. If you don't owe and they owe you money, you do not have to file. They're not in a hurry to pay you back. But I mean, if you're getting a refund, why wouldn't you file your taxes? I can literally
show that's the last thing I got from you,
either Credit Karma, or Cash App taxes. It's literally free. It's actually free, unlike TurboTax that says it's free until you go to e-file, and they're like, oh, if you want to e-file, it's $60. Cash App taxes are free.
Now,
so if you're not itemizing, you might as well just go ahead and file and get yourself. But you don't need to own a house. The only reason
we get drowned in the sex pond. Damn.
The only reason owning a house would matter when you file your taxes, at least in Virginia, is to claim the interest and your real estate taxes. But if you don't itemize, then you have a minimum deduction anyway, so you'd probably get a refund back. I would just go ahead and file. You can at least go on Cash App taxes and fill in the information. It'll tell you if you're getting a refund back or not, and you don't actually have to file. But if you owe, then yeah, they're going to get you eventually.
You don't have your house
right,
anymore,
Scott?
Linda? What the hell?
That one quit. I used to use TurboTax, and then they started charging, and then I went to Peanut mentioned Credit Karma taxes, and then they went through Cash App. So the Cash App taxes are actually free to
Well, hello, Carl. How you doing tonight?
Hi, Carl. Yeah, but I mean, if you're not itemizing, it's still worth it to at least check to see if you're getting a refund back.
Oh, you sold the house in 2017. Well, there you go.
Yes, Addie. How you doing?
Munchkin. Addie Tooney. Munchkin.
I saw that.
Oh, you mean 2021. So you wow, that wasn't that long ago, Linda. So 3 years ago, you sold your house. Well, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
I mean, the IRS is never going to come after you as long as they owe you. So I would go on at least TurboTax or one of those to find out, just to make sure you don't owe. But why are you going to let them get away with not giving you a refund?
I'm kind of happy because my credit score keeps going up and up and up. I don't know how, because we owe so much money, but I do pay on my credit cards.
I just got a message from Best Buy, who I've had that credit card for 20 years. They just sent me a message saying that they increased my credit limit. Really?
Hey, that means your score
it's
went
only
up.
been 20 fucking years.
She made $4 million on that house. Nice, John Q. Linda's rich. She could buy her own damn tandem trike. Linda, there you go. You sell the house, you go buy a tandem trike and fly yourself. Damn, you don't have to wait for any flying. You just go fly yourself. Hell yeah. Sean will train you. You know that. You know, I haven't said this to you guys because I don't try to advertise on my channel, but I will tell you this. There is, as far as paramotor training goes, you have the free training, which I do not recommend, and nobody should. Most training facilities cost between $2,000 to $4,000, okay, to train to fly a paramotor. Sean, that runs Run Into the Sky right now, has a sale, so you can basically go learn how to fly for $1,200 right now. That's cheap. I personally, when I went to fly with Kylo Glee, paid $2,500. So you're paying $1,200, and Sean is definitely well capable of training anybody to fly. I think if y'all are interested in the sport and would like to learn to fly, he is in Arkansas, so be prepared. You're gonna have to make a trip to Arkansas.
Arkansas.
I would take 10 days out of your life to go and learn how to fly, and that should be enough time to get you in
Carl,
the air.
We
For
got
most
our
people.
taxes back. They said it was going to be delayed, and I got my taxes back within, I think it was like 2 weeks of fucking filing. It was fast. It was super.
Yeah,
It was stupid fast. I was like, why do I have money? And I was like, damn, I got my tax refund already. Yeah. Because I filed back in February.
I still got to file. I've been waiting
Well,
because
you
I owe
owe.
them
There's
money.
no reason for you to file now.
I was
but
like, nah, let me stall this out because I owe money.
You
which
got
doesn't
10 more
make
days.
sense, but yeah.
It does make sense because I told you, and you still haven't done it. You need to go onto the website for the health insurance and make sure they have your income correct. Because the only reason you owed is because they have that you made less money than you did. So your tax.
If I put that I make more money, do you know how high that makes my insurance?
Yes, so you either pay monthly or you pay the IRS at the end of the year.
What?
Which one do you prefer?
All right, I'll tell you what. I'd rather pay the IRS at the end of the year because
all right.
Instead of my insurance being like $30 a month, it goes up to $75 to $100 a month.
Yeah, well, you just need to be
month.
accurate and tell them what you bring home, and
that's
you
by
lowball
changing my
yourself.
income by like $5,000. That's it.
Yeah, but you don't want to do that when you're talking about subsidies because they're giving you a credit thinking that you get X income, and then when you file your taxes, it's like no.
Well,
I made
wasn't
this much
sure.
more. Yeah.
I didn't know how much I made per year, and I still don't make that much per year, but apparently the IRS thinks, oh, I'm balling out of control.
Well, that's because that's what you told them. That's what you told them. You told them you made X dollars, so they're like, okay, we're going to give you this much towards your insurance. But you made more than what you said, so now you owe them part of that back.
Well, I changed the insurance plan too because the other one sounded better and it looked cheaper. So
I don't want it to go sky high, John Q. But what I'm telling him is either you're going to pay more every month, or you're going to end up owing at the end of the year because you have to accurately report your income.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'll owe like $300 to the IRS.
Yeah, it's not much.
I'd much rather pay that than the money I would have lost paying for medical insurance every month for the entire year. I would have spent way
because
more.
I paid last year. I paid almost $14,000 just in insurance.
Yeah, not me.
And do you know, I went to the doctor once, and do you know how much they covered? Not a goddamn fucking penny.
There you go.
So that's like $14,000 for
That's
nothing.
why I try to skimp on the insurance because they don't pay for nothing.
I'm half tempted to just cancel the shit. And if I end up having to go to the fucking doctor because I've had a heart attack or something, fuck it, I'll claim bankruptcy.
There you go. I don't think that. I mean,
the last time I renewed it, I got a better policy with a lower deductible. It's still $1,000 though. And it's like I don't have that. So what?
My doctor's still trying to get me to do a damn colonoscopy, and I'm like, do you know how much that costs? Well, you can make payment. I don't care. I don't want to make payments on a damn colonoscopy.
Yeah, but you need to because prostate cancer is easily resolved if they catch it earlier. I don't need a boob job, John Q.
John Q. She went for a boob job.
I went for my blood pressure, actually, which is bullshit because I went in there and they charged me money to tell me you don't have high blood pressure. You have elevated blood pressure, which could be controlled by diet and exercise, which who are we fucking kidding? I'm not going to do either one of those. Just give me the
Tell
fucking
me
medicine,
about it,
right?
Addie.
No, she wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
She would
Munchkin
do it.
don't need a boob job. If anything, she would need her boobs raised up higher. She's got plenty of boobs. There's no lack of boobage. She just would want them to be higher. That's about it. And you know, as you get older, your boobs, there's gravity. You know, gravity's a thing. So there you go. You just need to wear that one shirt again. You remember that shirt?
Grapefruit is the devil. And, dear, I say this with all the love in my heart. Fuck off.
What?
If anything, she just need to get them raised a
No,
little bit.
I didn't say
Fuck
she
you.
needs
You know
to.
what? I hope your balls dip in the toilet water, okay? How's that?
I didn't
hope
say
you
she
have
needs.
cold, wet
I
balls.
said
Fuck
she
off.
would,
Fuck
if
you.
anything, she would
That's
want to
bullshit.
raise them, not
Yeah,
she
you know
need-
what? Everybody heard it. Fuck you.
I wasn't saying that you needed to have it done. I was saying if you had anything done at all,
Uh-huh.
that's what you would want.
Yeah, fuck off. Fuck you.
I'm just saying
Fuck
what
you.
you've expressed.
Fuck you very much.
I'm just- Damn. Let me just break out the shovel.
Mm-hmm. Go bite him, Boots. Basically, John Q.
Scuba,
Yeah, he did.
I did not
I
say.
can fucking tuck him into the waistband of my pants, John Q. Yeah. He did. He said that. Mhm.
I didn't say that. Wow, y'all are putting words in my mouth. I didn't say nothing.
You might as well have. I mean, I'm just saying. You know, I hope your balls dip in the toilet.
I am not that old that my balls have started to drag down to my kneecaps. or
Well, when
anything
they
like
do, I hope your balls get wet, and I hope the water's
if they
fucking
do,
cold.
that would be. Don't go to sleep.
I sang that song to him the other day, or this morning, actually, Addie. Right? You'd think John Q, but no. He's just gonna blast my shit all over fucking YouTube.
I didn't blast
Fuck
it.
you.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Whatever.
Boots, go in there and bite the shit out of him.
Come on, Boots. Apparently,
Go bite him. Go bite the shit out of
I've
him. You know
crossed
you
the
want to.
line of boobage.
No, apparently they've crossed the line of my waistband. They just hang that low.
I
Yeah.
didn't say your boobs hang that low. I said if you were to get anything done.
Well, I'm hoping you're talking about his balls, Tiger, because they don't hang low enough to where I would sit on my own tits. But yeah,
No, she definitely would not sit on
I
her
have
own
slammed
boobs.
them in a drawer and shut them in a book. But yeah,
Scott, that ain't right.
right. I do, Breeze. I remember that. I read that book. I read the book when I was like 12. It was like, that's fucked up, but I feel it. Yeah. Same. I mean, I'm sure they disinfect it first, Cobra.
Does your boobs hang low? Can you swing them to and fro?
No, do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Can you throw them over your shoulder like a continental soldier? Do your balls hang low?
Oh, now it went to balls. Okay, it switched to balls. All right, well, you know.
It was always about your droopy ass balls. Yeah.
I don't have droopy ass balls.
Mm-hmm. So you say.
I will, I can't do that on YouTube.
You know, John Q, I do have these little things you can slip on your feet that have little microfiber nubbies. Maybe I can stick those on my boobs so I can dust as I walk around the house.
Man found hanging from his balls by a paramotor.
Can y'all believe this shit?
Oh
I
my
got
god.
like cat hair all over my face now.
I didn't even try to start anything. I was being
No, oh, you started it. You
I was-
started it.
I was being a rational conversation.
Sure.
Wow, man.
You said it.
I was only expressing what you've said. Damn. Y'all were the ones talking about, hey, look. And we were talking about colonoscopies, so I don't even know where the hell that came from. Because the colonoscopy thing, I really don't want to do because number one.
Yeah, you know what, Tiger? I get it now. Okay, I'm just saying, I get it now.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Well,
I mean, it's not like they got stuck in the spokes of the fucking electric bike or anything. I mean, what the hell?
I mean, do they really catch prostate cancer from doing a colonoscopy?
Yes. Well, and colon cancer too, which is also fucking deadly. And if it's caught early enough, it can be fixed very quickly. A colonoscopy is it's a good idea. It needs to be done.
Well,
why? Do you want us to start at the beginning of the show, Peanut? We still got almost 20 minutes left. I'm just saying.
Oh, definitely, Linda.
You John Q, you fucking right about that. I mean, I don't know how, it'd have to be a wide angle shot to get my tits on the ground in the photo anyway, but I'm just saying.
I said you had big boobs.
It does apparently need to be lifted because gravity's a bitch. Yes, I heard. I was present for the conversation.
I don't know.
I'll hit you with one of them, all right? I'll swing this motherfucker. You remember that? You remember that video I showed you of Tammy killing a roach with her boob? I can do that. You might need to get a little bit closer, but I'll knock you out with one of them.
Awesome. I had it done. They put you out and it's done. The prep. I shit, but it's done. What?
Yeah, I mean, Christine had one done.
Wait. What do you mean, Harry? Because that's confusing right there.
I think he meant the prep is shit because you have to take the magnesium citrate to clear everything out.
Oh,
so I got you. Might as well bring a pillow, a phone, a charger, and just hang out on the toilet for a while. But Christine had it done, and a colonoscopy is just a butt submarine. You like submarines, right?
Oh, the damn submarine thing.
Mm-hmm.
3 Dog, do you have your holographic projector yet? I'm just wondering. Like I was saying earlier, if you didn't catch it.
Yeah, and then the next day you just fart all day.
If you guys have problems, if you get one of these and have problems setting it up, just let me know. I can help you, and we can turn any MP4, JPG, whatever you want, into an image that can be shown on your projector. Not hard to do. You got to make sure you use the 5D program.
What is this medication you keep talking about, Wally? I'm gonna have
medication.
I need FEN.
Scott, I've seen the videos of people that have colonoscopies and they basically fart for like hours afterwards. So I understand that part of it. I also understand that it's expensive, man. I really don't want to spend that much money on something, but I mean, if it's going to keep me alive longer, then maybe I should get it done. They keep asking me about it. The doctor's already approved it. Whether or not the insurance does, that's another story. Once the doctor approves it, then you have to make sure that you tell them you want a diagnostic one, which is way cheaper than the other version.
That's for worms. That is a dewormer. What is up with y'all and dewormers? That's for roundworm.
Harry says he
Roundworm,
did not
hookworms,
fart.
lungworm. What the fuck is whipworm?
Were you asleep, Harry?
And tapeworms. Yeah, I mean they can knock you out for the colonoscopy, but
Yeah, I would hope because I don't want to be awake for that. I don't even.
yeah,
I mean, just because they say
yeah.
they
Christine
just
said
numbed
it wasn't
you and they're like,
bad the next day.
all right, we're going in. No, I want to be out, man. Knock me out.
Well, either you're unconscious or you're fucked up enough to where you don't care. I mean, because it's all right. If y'all want to know, it's called a sphygmoidoscope, aka the silver bullet.
Fuck, Will
right,
had it done too.
That is what they call the endoscope that they use. It's not pleasant to look at. If you think,
Hey,
if you think
if
what
I
they use,
if I have that done, will I lose weight? Will it like make you blow everything out of your colon that's been there since you were a baby?
Have you ever taken magnesium citrate? Yes, you'll find like crayons you ate in second grade. Will it make you lose weight? Probably not. Probably not at all.
I would say it would if you're blowing everything out your rear
No,
end.
trans women do not have prostates, and technically, do you mean trans women as they were women and now they're men? No, they don't have prostates.
Will, I hope you're exaggerating.
Personally, I don't give a shit what they call themselves.
The 10-gallon jug of crap they make you drink. 10 gallons.
See, my dad had to take. It was a bottle, maybe a little bit smaller than like a 12-ounce bottle of magnesium citrate that literally makes you shit your guts out.
Josh says it helps you lose stomach weight. If that's the case, I'm down for that because I'm having a hard time losing stomach weight.
Well, I suppose it couldn't hurt, Wally. Anybody that's got small children have probably taken fucking dewormer at one point.
We had somebody at work that just had it done. I don't remember.
I just said Christine had it done.
Yeah, but
and Matt wouldn't schedule his until Christine had it done. Okay, guys that turn into women, yes, they do have prostates. If you're going the other direction, women that go to men do not have prostates. No, they don't. But we're not talking about prostate cancer. We're talking about colon cancer, which is the need for the colonoscopy.
My arse is one way only and is staying that way. I hear that, Carl. You know what?
Yeah, but you know what? I knew somebody that my dad was good friends with that died of colon cancer. And it mainly because he didn't want to get a colonoscopy. And by the time he started bleeding out of his ass, it was too late. And he fucking died. Had he gone early when they suggested he got a colonoscopy, they could have fixed it. Colon cancer is relatively easy to remove if they find it. No, it doesn't change biology, and nobody ever said it fucking does. But the fact that hermaphrodites exist tells you that fucking human biology can be fucked up. Who am I to tell somebody that you may look like a girl and possess girl parts, but if you don't feel like a girl, I don't give a shit if you want to call yourself Joe. It makes no fucking difference to me one way or another. Hey, Joe, how you doing? I don't fucking care. But yeah, he could have survived had he gone and gotten a colonoscopy and gotten treated before it got to the point of no return. So you should.
So Harry says I should have it done.
You should. Mm-hmm.
You need this. Add to your crazy light collection.
Nobody enjoys getting a colonoscopy the same way they don't enjoy going and getting a root canal. But if the shit happens, they do have those tests, Tiger, but those aren't necessarily that reliable. Um,
I already have a couple of them, DeMillan. The one I have puts stars on the ceiling in our bedroom and plays either ocean sounds or thunderstorms. But yeah, I already, you're
I like
backing
the
me up,
thunderstorms.
DeMillan. I already have that. Damn, I got too many gadgets.
Yeah, I mean there's
You had 2 of them done, Linda? Damn, I thought you only need to do it once.
yeah, I mean it's uncomfortable and it's not enjoyable and I mean who oh boy, I get to go have a colonoscopy, but if it'll save your fucking life then, you know. Well, I mean the magnesium citrate, you can buy that at the fucking drugstore for $12 for a
Can't
bottle
you
of
just
it.
take okay, say they give you a gallon of juice stuff to drink that makes you poop a lot, right?
Yeah.
Can't you take it early and go ahead and get that out of the way before you go to sleep for the night and just not eat anything? I would
Well,
think.
okay, well that's the thing is they tell you you need to drink this, don't eat anything, and basically the all right, so when my dad took the magnesium citrate, unfortunately I got a play-by-play. Um literally you will like look, hey, there's a quarter
Breeze,
that I
that's
swallowed
hilarious.
when I was
So what's
5.
everybody's vaping on?
It will literally flush your system completely. So
Yeah.
you're not going to really want to eat because you're going to be in the fucking bathroom. So, but yeah, I mean, you do that the day before. Usually the colonoscopies are scheduled first thing in the morning. So you take the magnesium citrate in the morning the day before. You shit your brains out all day. You go in first thing in the morning. They do the scans, and then they send you home so you can just fart around the house like a fucking blow-up balloon, and that's it.
All night
All
long.
night long.
I don't
Thankfully, it
look
was via
forward to
text,
it,
so it was play by
but
play, not smell
I'll
by
tell
smell.
y'all what. I got to go to the doctor before too long. I'm not sure when my next appointment. I think my next appointment's in June. I'll tell them to go ahead and schedule the colonoscopy.
Yeah, I'm sure, John.
And then I'll get it done. I'd rather feel better knowing
I
that I
mean,
had
maybe
it
not, John
done
Q.
instead of not doing it and then wishing I had. So,
Right.
yeah, it's gonna be expensive, but
My dad
get
was
video.
always yeah. I mean, they will give you video because it's on a camera. So I mean, you can actually be in twilight anesthesia. So you can hang out and watch the camera while they're doing it, and they can show you what they're looking at and everything. So the silver bullet, the sphygmoidoscope, okay, all it does is open up the passageway for the camera. And they just go up all in there and they're looking for polyps. They're looking for any distortion in the walls. They're looking for tumors and all that stuff. If they don't see anything, good to go. If they do, they will usually just clip it off while they're in there and then they send it for a biopsy to see what it is. Hey, Kramer.
Kramer. Wow. It's crazy because of the clips. Yeah. If y'all have not watched the last video we did on
I went
Sean's
to
show,
nursing school, Will, so I know these things.
Kramer's pretty damn cool, guys. I gotta tell y'all. Harleys, you name it.
I want to hear some of Kramer's stories.
Kramer's just a bad mama jama.
She's a bad bitch.
She's a bad bitch. So, Munchkin's getting into it. I know, right? She's like explaining.
When
they spread your cheeks open and go in there.
Yeah, but you can choose to be completely knocked out, or you can choose to be numbed and drugged, but you're still awake, so you can see the camera too. Some people are interested in stuff like that.
I could not imagine.
Well,
yeah, I want to stay awake so I can watch
there's
what y'all are doing in my rear end.
There's a reason they call it the silver bullet. All right, now I gotta fucking...
why would I go, hey, I want to stay awake so I can see what y'all are doing in my rear end? No, knock me out. I'll have good dreams and wake up and feel better about the whole situation. I think. The last time I got knocked out, I don't even remember going to sleep, but I remember waking up and laughing because... No, I laughed before I got knocked out because the nurse had buttons on her shirt. And I thought that was hilarious because they gave me laughing gas to start off with before they knocked me out. So I was really loopy. It was awesome. And that was just for a tooth thing. That's got nothing to do with colonoscopy. You didn't like the IV that hurt? You know, Linda, speaking of IVs, I have some of the biggest veins you could ever even think of. You can see my veins even on the camera. There was a nurse that tried to give me an IV that apparently couldn't find my vein because he's blind and rooted around in my wrist for like 5 minutes. I'm like, dude, if you don't stop, I'm going to punch you. So somebody else came and did it. And the next day, my whole arm was black and blue from where that dude tried to give me an IV. The next person that came, literally like 2 seconds, boom, they were in there. I'm like, what the hell was wrong with that guy? And why is my arm black and blue now? But yeah, it sucked. Make sure the person giving you an IV is not in training, I should say, because that's some bull crap.
They got to learn somewhere.
Yeah, but not on my damn arm. That shit, I'm telling you, my whole arm turned black and blue from where they were. He was literally turning the IV inside my arm in circles. I'm like, dude, you're not even near the vein. I'm looking at my arm.
How do you refresh your screen or your desktop? What is that again?
Right click and then hit refresh. I don't know.
There. Oh, there it is.
If you're glad you did it, I mean, so do you feel better after you have a colonoscopy? I mean, that's the whole thing. I should ask Christine, do you feel better now that you've had it done? Does it feel like you've cleansed the poisonous chemicals or whatever from your body? That would be hilarious if they go, yeah, we found a marble and a quarter.
I forgot how to share photos.
You won't poop for days, right? I don't poop for days now, Will, because I'm on a diet.
I remember. Okay.
I rarely poop now because we're both on keto. So they'll be like, hey, that's a bonus for us.
So this is the silver bullet, okay? So the camera goes up through that. So that keeps everything open and the camera goes through that.
I'm
so
scared to look at this picture, damn it.
It's not that bad.
Oh, okay. It's just showing the... That's awful big. Why they gotta have such a big... Man, that thing is long, dude.
Yeah.
Is that the new updated picture? Do they need that much?
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's oh, it's already 10 o'clock? Wow. It's about the size of a shoe, Scuba. Damn, Will. Damn, I want to be knocked out. If they're going to do that, I need to be asleep, man.
I mean, you can be. Now, all of that doesn't go all the way up. I like that
Wally said, and he just changed his mind.
Yeah. Well, it's called the silver bullet for a reason.
Ride the bullet train.
Yeah.
I really hope that Kramer, are you going to get to fly that trike you got this weekend? I mean, I'm not trying to push you in any way. Don't get me wrong. I'm just hoping you get to fly it soon. I'm excited to see you fly that thing. Hell, I'm going to take mine out as soon as I can, trust me, and I'm going to be flying my trike. Mine's not a dedicated trike like a trike buggy is, but I can still fly a trike whenever I want to, which is pretty cool. You hush, John Q. There's no boobs. Munchkin is not dragging her boobs on the ground. All right, it's not. That's not a thing.
No, I don't need a wheelbarrow. They're right here where they belong. Apparently, they're not as high as they should be, according to somebody.
That's
but,
what you
they're
said.
there.
I'm going by what you said, not by what. That's not out of my mouth. I've never said anything about your boobs being too low. Oh, your boobs shouldn't be by your belly button. I've never said anything like that.
They're not by my belly button.
Exactly. So there you go. They're not. You would have to fold yourself in half to get your boobs down by your belly button.
Well, that's not really that hard to do. But no, they're not on my belly button. They're right here. They're where they belong. Now they could be up a little bit higher, but they're not. But they're not dragging behind me.
You're not 22 years old. That's not going to happen. Just the same way with me.
Even when I was 22, I could not take a nap on my own tits. So.
You won't make it by the Eclipse. I'm usually off Monday, but I have to work because
Do it again.
park is packed.
No,
oh, okay, Kramer.
I did enough. Yeah.
Like I said,
shook 'em
Kramer,
around enough for
I'm
you.
not pushing you. I'm just hoping you get to fly that thing. I mean, I know you paid good money to get that trike, so I'm just anxious for you to get to fly it. That's all. It's a really nice looking trike. I know you're going to be excited when you do get to fly it, so that's cool. Dragging down by the prostate. Yeah, that would suck, Will. Now y'all got me wondering why I didn't have a colonoscopy done when they begged me.
Well, I don't think they were really begging.
I did, Jazzy.
I can guarantee you that's not the highlight of the doctor's day either. I'm just saying, they were like, "Oh boy, I got another colonoscopy today." Yeah.
I said Munchkin's boob hung low. I didn't say that. I was just repeating what she said.
Watch him try to dig himself out of the hole, Jazzy.
Somebody bring me a shovel. Colonoscopy. Those are a joke. I've had like 4 or 5. You won't feel a thing. Well, that's good to know, Will.
No, I mean you won't. They give you medication so you don't feel anything. But...
I'll make sure to have it done on a Monday night so I can miss the show and say, I'm having my butt probed tonight. I can't make it.
You want to be scheduled for a Monday morning. That way, Sunday you can spend all day in the bathroom, go Monday morning, get the procedure done, and spend the rest of the day deflating.
That's pretty cool because that's a USB drive that shows stars on the wall. I would show you a picture of what ours already does, 3Dog, because it literally puts what you just showed me over our entire ceiling, and then it plays thunderstorms in the background.
I just wish they weren't green.
Yeah,
Stars
they're green.
Aren't green.
They're just like what she sent me. They're green. You want a different color star? We're gonna have to
done and then go flying. The extra gas might help you get a little bit higher in the air. He could be self-propelled. He wouldn't even need the motor.
I've had a day off for 3 weeks, so I'm taking comp time to go to Oh, she's going to EFD. The Heart of Texas fly-in. Okay, well, there you go. Well, hey, that's not too far away, Kramer. All right, guys. I guess we're going to bump off here. Like I said, if it's nice tomorrow, like by sunset, I'm not going to even plan anything for the morning because she don't like getting up for the morning. I don't either. I don't want to try to get up for the break of dawn. If it's not too windy tomorrow afternoon, maybe I'll take and go fly out of that park tomorrow. We'll see. If that happens, I will take video and post it. Y'all know because, But, hey, you're welcome, Will. We try to entertain, even if it is about...
Where the hell are Angela and Tony?
Boobs hanging low.
Don't make me message them.
I know. Where is Angela Preslick and Tony Marzano? They are so fired. We're going to jump
No,
their case for
the
not being
poop
here.
juice doesn't care. That shit'll try to turn your ass inside out, literally.
You run out of poop, but the poop just don't care. So it makes you feel like you.
The
I'm
poop
feeling
juice does
poopy
not
right
care.
now. Damn, Linda. All right. So now that we have gotten all the poop discussion out of the way, and knowing that I need to have a colonoscopy
It
done
was
because
a shitty conversation.
apparently my rear end's been clogged up since I've been a baby, so I need to have it cleansed. I do like the fact that they go in there and take out all the polyps and everything. That would be cool.
Yeah, I mean, if there are any in there, yeah.
Well, I'm sure they do, but you guys have a great weekend. Otherwise, yeah, the eclipse is coming up Monday. If you live in the total eclipse path, don't miss it because it literally is a great event to watch. And otherwise, you know, if you get a partial eclipse, go and check it
I
out.
hope you made your day better, Scott.
It should be around the 2 p.m. range Eastern Standard Time. Somewhere after 2, you should see it. My day work, it sucked. I look forward to getting home for. Well, thank you, Scott. I appreciate that. We try to. You're here, Cherokee. Well, thanks, Cherokee, for showing up after we end the show. But you know that's okay.
You'll be like John Wayne. They'll find steak from 1972.
I mean, you know, I do go over sometimes on the show, but you know, this weekend is not one of those weekends. I sit there and ordered 3 or 4 pods that I shouldn't have ordered because I don't have the money to do it, but I do need more pods. All of mine are empty now, which sucks. So I need more, and they're cheaper to get from DCF than anywhere else. So
they are.
It's just plain out cheaper. Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Hi,
Did you get to fly? By God, you missed the whole show, Bill. That gummit, John Wayne was here. Miss Bill H the entire time. Well, at least you caught the last minute or so, Bill. If y'all are anywhere near Texas, hey, go to Kramer's Fly-In. The Heart of Texas Fly-In. You did get to fly. Of course you did. Hell yeah. Bill H and John Wayne, they're some flying son of a guns. They get to fly all the time. I'm so jealous. I guess I need to go another hour. No, I really don't need to go another hour. She's just sitting there smiling.
You got somewhere to be?
I do not have anywhere to be.
All I'm thinking is I have to pee again, but you know, it doesn't matter to me.
Cloud Chucker, you know, I really appreciate what you're doing, bud. I would never ask for money. It does help, believe it or not. So I do appreciate it, honestly. Whether it be for me to order like a mod, or not a mod, I ordered a tank.
John Q.
Whatever it may be, that's what I use it for, or to
I
get
actually
more
thought
liquor,
about
whatever.
that at one point in time, but now at this, I don't even fucking care. They are where they are. Gravity is a thing, and fuck it, I don't care. They just, that's what they make bras for.
Exactly.
They're still attached to my chest. That's where they're supposed to be.
I like her boobs. She has biggest boobeth.
I'll go find that striped shirt again, and
Oh, don't do that, because then we'll have like way more viewers for some reason.
That shirt is horrible.
You put that shirt on, it's like, holy crap!
See, look, that just goes to show you what fucking horizontal stripes will do. Yeah, that was.
It made you look like you were.
I would go for a
Dolly
mod over
Parton or
fucking
some crap. It was crazy how big it made your boobs look.
It does, and they're not that big, so that was.
Well, I don't know. They're pretty big.
They're not that big.
They're pretty big. After this show, I got to go get Mom up for the last time of the night. Well, Dom Long, if you're having to get her up to go to the for a bathroom break, I feel for you, and thank you for taking care of her so well. That's
Get her
not
up,
an easy job. It's not
take
an
her
easy
potty,
job.
get her cleaned up, give her a snack. No more water. Give her a snack.
Yeah, no more water. Don't give her more water where she have to go pee again. Just get her to the bathroom, let her do her thing, and then put her to bed.
This Temu, Scott, I ordered multiples in different colors. So I think I have 6 total shirts, all for $7 or less.
I've only got 3 thumbs up, Dumb Long. Well, damn. People don't give me thumbs, man. They don't care about me.
It's the stripes, John Q, because my boobs are still in the same position they're always in. I wear the same bra. The stripes just makes them look very fucking wide. I don't know what it is about that shirt, but it's the same bra I'm wearing now. They just go crazy.
Makes them look gigantic. They are gigantic, John Q.
They're not gigantic.
Have you?
They're not gigantic. They're attached
measured
to.
your
I've
boobs?
had them my entire life. I know how big my boobs are, and they're not that big.
Shall I compare them to somebody that we know?
Okay, she doesn't count because she has 0 boobs.
She has no boobs at all.
But she also looks like Popeye. So, I mean, she will beat your ass.
Well, thanks, Bill. At least we got 16 thumbs up.
Her photos, and you were like, God damn, look at the muscles.
Don't question my boob knowledge. Well, thank you, Kramer. I appreciate it. Yeah, I really want to fly again, man. It's, at least Will got to fly. I'm
not even a double D, Scott.
And Bill and John Wayne, they fly like 3 times a week, man. They got it good. I haven't flown since last October. I can barely even remember how to fly. So I really need to get back up in the air before this flying comes up next month. It's coming really soon. So if I get some good weather tomorrow, I'm taking it. I'll just go. I'll fly around the neighborhood just like I did last time and hopefully get a good landing this time. I'm going to try to take a wrap and see if I can get a good flare, because the way my flare works now, I'm literally all the way down at my waist before the flare kicks in. That's not good. I need my flare authority to be stronger, so I don't have to push so far to get a good flare. I know I'm at least past my chest before it even starts to kick in. So if I took off 3 to 4 inches on my brakes, I think I would be fine. That should be all I need. And it's not going to cause my wing to deflect any at all, because it's honestly, I think they just give you a lot of play in it because it's a Class A wing. So I think if I take some of that out, I'll be fine. The boob after show. I'm out of drink. Munchkin's gone. We're going to get out of here. You guys have a great weekend. We will be back same.
I'm peeing. You can wait a second.
Oh, never mind. Munchkin's peeing. I hope you get to fly. I didn't fly for 8 months, and then I did 1 and done, touch and go. You can do it. It'll be fine. Well, thanks, Kramer. I appreciate that. Yeah, it sucks when you don't get to fly for a long time. I honestly didn't fly because it's been cold outside. I don't enjoy, and it's not because, it's cold and I just don't enjoy it. Like, if you're up there freezing your butt off, why would you fly? I like flying when it's a good temperature outside, so don't lean forward, that porcelain's cold. Breezy, how big are your juggalos? Really, John Q? Really?
I think Breezy's got average boobage. I mean, I didn't meet Breezy and go, damn, where are her boobs? But I didn't also go, damn, look at that. I mean, I think I think me and Breeze are on the same level. We just have average boobs. They exist. They're there. See, y'all get like way hung up on boobs. We live with them our entire life. They're just fucking there. We don't pay as much attention to them as you guys do.
You know, Bill, I would do a live feed while flying, but it never works out good because the signal sucks so bad. If my Wi-Fi reached that far, I would try it. But just on a cell signal, it never works good trying to do live. I'd love to do that, Bill, honestly, but I don't think it would work out that well.
I would prefer he master landing.
Master landing, yeah.
Before he starts trying to do live flying shows.
You know, and Munchkin's right. I land good when I have a good headwind. That's when I did the touch and goes at Messick Point. When there's no wind, it's almost like I'm scared that I'm gonna flare too early, so I flare too late, and it barely
me
keeps
at this
me from.
point in his flying journey, he is not experienced enough to need to be worried about. I don't even like it that he fusses as much as he does over his camera equipment just to videotape, and that's showing my age, just to video his flight. You should be focused on taking off and landing, not on your fucking GoPro and your microphone and all that other bullshit.
Even if I bitch about my microphone or whatever, trust me, I am completely 100% focused on flying.
Says the guy that tried to take off without his brakes in his fucking hand, right?
That's different.
Sure. Too worried about your camera and your GoPro and is my mic working and blah, 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 blah. No, you need to focus on flying instead of fucking videoing.
He flies in a go-kart now. It's not really a go-kart. It's more of a trike or a big wheel, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Well, he's only flown that once, John Q, so.
All right, my drink's gone. I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed. I hope everybody has a great weekend. We will catch you guys same bad time, same bad channel next week. Or if not this weekend, if I get to fly this weekend, I'll make a video and post it. How's that? All right? And I will, as soon as I talk to my doctor's office, I will schedule the colonoscopy because y'all said do it, and I'm going to do it. And Bill, thanks for showing up. And John Wayne, you too, and everybody else is in chat. I'm not going to list all the names, Breeze and Will.
Well, hi, Mick. How you doing?
Mick.
A little bit late there, bud.
Another hour? Get the hell out of here, Mick. You and your 5-minute show. No, I'm not going to go another hour. I've already been on 2 hours and 20 minutes. Mick. You guys have a great weekend. We'll catch y'all guys next week. Peace out.
See ya.